and thank you for hanging out with me. Today we are going to be playing Ranch Simulator. I have not played this game yet. I just hopped around it, ran around with my graphics ago, and we're going to learn how to play this game together. So let's get started. I'm going to select a new game, and this version that I have actually has two different maps because I have DLC, the expansion, the Southwest expansion. So we are going to name this ranch. Ranch Fun. Why not? Now, this is my first video, so please bear with me, as it's not going to be edited in any way. I am just learning how to record and upload, and once I feel comfortable with that, I will start editing and adding and subtracting the stuff that I want or don't want in. So today, because I haven't played this yet, we're going to do the tutorial. But if you do skip it, then you'll have the old house removed. Your UTV will already be restored in the garage. You'll have a small chicken coop with 2 chickens and an egg basket on your ranch. You'll receive the axe, the blueprint book, the cheap saw, and the crowbar. And you will also receive the pistol, ammo, and money. But we're not going to do that. We're going to play that together. So here we're just going to learn how to run. I have the mouse enabled so I can look around, but to move you're going to do strafing A and D, forward and backward is W and S. We're going to sprint by holding down shift. We're going to crouch by holding down C. We're going to jump with the space bar, and if we wanted to change the view of the camera we would use V, go from left and to right, whichever side you feel more comfortable on. I think I am going to do this one. Okay. Now I am assuming, up here in the left hand corner it shows some quests to walk us through the tutorial. So this is the ranch that is ours. I believe it's the same ranch every time on this map, in the same location, but the foliage and stuff is randomly generated. I have watched some videos on this, so I know that this is where you would go to purchase your horses at the auction. It costs $50 to go to the auction. It's like for the bus ticket to go to the auction. And this here is a map, and you can hold down E and that will save your game. It's one of 2 ways to save your game, as far as I know. So it says, welcome to the ranch. Follow the blue icon and read the letter. From the videos I've watched, I know that this ranch, oh, sorry, but here we can also name our ranch. So I don't know what name I want to put on there. So if you have any suggestions, you can go ahead and put it down in the comments. But from what I have learned and watched in the few videos I did watched yesterday, this was our grandfather's ranch. So we're going to read this letter. Let's see if I can get over top of it. There we go. And hit E. And it says, hello, grandchild. If you read this letter, then you have agreed to fulfill my last will, and you have come to our family ranch. It is desolate because I did not have the time or opportunity to deal with it. Come into the house. I left some things in the attic that will help you. I believe in you, your loving grandfather. Okay, and it is teaching us how to look at our quest log. So we're going to hit J. I'm going to hit continue first, but we're going to hit J and look at our quest. And right here it says that the next thing we need to do is to inspect the house. And those current objectives are to turn on the radio on the wall, I believe it's in the living room on the first floor. And we need to find a tent on the way. The color circles indicate that if we follow the blue dot, it will take us to the radio in the main house. And if we follow the orange dot, it will take us to the tent. What it looks like in here is that this is maybe a shed, an outbuilding, and it does have a few items in here, but for the most part, it is kind of broken down and ruined, and I think it's going to be one thing that we're going to tear down to start the ranch all over again. And as you can see, there's stuff all around, broken bits and bobs. We have a stump here, probably for chopping wood, a picnic table and a bench, and our tent. Now, this is the second place that we are going to be able to save our game. And it's anytime. You would just come over here, hit R, save the game. But also, right now, this is the only place that we get to sleep. And the purpose of sleeping is so that we can progress from one day to the next. And I'm trying to figure out, see, I found it, and I'm going to hit R to save the game. No. E to interact. No. See how we can get this quest. Yeah, it just says inspect it, so it is not saying how to inspect it. We just click on it. Left click. We're zooming in. Right click. No. I tried to hit R to save the game. I'm not seeing anything. We have to click on the floor. So we have to hold down E. This is showing us about sleeping. Oh, look, I'm laying there on the floor. It best not be too cold or too hot on this ranch because it doesn't look like I have any covers. Sleeping and saving. Here you can sleep until morning and save your progress anytime. It also shows that we could probably sleep on mattresses. That one doesn't look too healthy. And a blow-up mattress as well. So let's go ahead and skip out of here. Hit spacebar to get up. Okay, and if I was to hold down R, let's see, let's hold down R and see what happens. And up in the right hand corner, it just showed that it was in the progress of saving. Okay. Got a lot of stuff going on around here, lots of junk from all the videos I saw. And again, I only saw a handful of videos yesterday. All the stuff is for demolition. So most everything on the ranch is just not worth keeping. But as you can see, we have trees all around. Currently, it is day 1 or day 0 at 10 a.m. It's got a little bit of fog. Okay, let's see how to get into this main house. I can't believe that he lived here. Let's hope that he was indeed in a nursing home the last few years of his life. Not the best place to be, but also that he was not living in this house the way it is now. So let's go ahead and turn on the radio. And it says, inspect the second floor of the house. Find grandfather's chest in the attic. In order to do that, we have to remove an obstacle, and we have to find the chest up in the attic. Let's see what's going on. We're going to go, I don't think we could live here either. This is not a fun place to be. Holes. Reminds me of when I play 7 Days to Die. Okay. Oh. The layout's pretty nice though. Oh, and this must be the obstacle. So in order to remove this obstacle, we're going to have to destroy or remove the item. And in order to do that, we have to select the demolition mode in the circle menu. We're going to hold tab, and it's going to bring up this circle. And this circle has a hand, probably using our bare hands. It looks like there's fishing involved because this looks like a fishing pole. A hammer for building, a shotgun, a pistol, a shovel, and a crowbar. And it is labeled demolition. So we're just going to click on that. Let's see. I don't see the crowbar in her hand, but in the lower right hand corner it shows a crowbar. So in order to do other things, we want to go ahead and put it back on hand so that we can interact with things without destroying them. Okay, 3rd floor. And right over there, the blue dot, we are going to squeeze our way over here. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can crouch. There we go, that's much better. I don't know if I'm going to fall through the floor. Oh, not going to fall through the floor. Okay, so let's open the chest. And we are inspecting the chest, and it says that we have bullets. We have 24 of them. We have the revolver. We have money. So we were given $500 and another note. And the note says, take this revolver. In the forest, there are many wild animals that can cause you trouble. I have left some money and some ammo. One more thing. You will need a car. In the garage, the entrance of the ranch, there is an old UTV. You will need to use spare parts you can find around here to fix it up. Good luck. Okay, well, that's good. We're just going to run straight across because now we can't fall down. Scooch across for the stairs, and we're going to go put our UTV together. See if I can find my way out of here. There is music in the game, but I felt it was a little overpowering. But if I find there's lots of silent times, I'll just go ahead and maybe put some music back on in the background. Oh, look at this. More rooms down here. This must be the porch, maybe. Back porch. Oh, look at that. Yep, we're opening the door for the back porch. And see, all of the blue dots are probably the pieces. So we need to find 4 wheels, 2 seats, the bumper guard, and the fuel tank. So, let's see what we have over here. I think this is the fuel tank. So we're going to pick that up. And as you can see here, it shows, and this is going to come in handy for many things I saw, but this green fuel tank right there on the car. I'm going to go ahead and install that. If you need to interact with things, like when we have the milker and we have things for like filling up. Oops, I dropped it. I'm going to pick that up, and we're going to press E to install it. But filling up the gasoline and watering buckets and stuff, they will show a little green indicator like that, so you know what to put where. Okay, so we're going to have to put this tire on. E to install. Okay, let's find some more blue dots. Over here. Inside maybe? Oh, here's another tire. Okay, let's go ahead. I'm glad my character has a tank top on. All this running around, I'd probably be sweating. You know me, I'm a polar bear. I love it cold. So, and when creating my character, there were many options to customize your character, but couldn't see the back, which I thought was kind of weird because I knew that that's basically the view I was going to be able to see while running around. So I got to customize her face, but didn't get to see what kind of hair. And in the lighting of the character creation, her hair looked red, like a nice dark red. But alas, it is more of a pink, which is fine. It's fine. You'll get to know that my characters always have red hair, green eyes. I have always wanted to have red hair and green eyes. But, oh, there's the bumper. There we go. But I alas, have brown hair and brown eyes. But the hair dyes available today, sometimes I have pink, and sometimes I have red, sometimes I have gray. I think all we need, oh, we need one tire and we need one seat. So let's see where this is. Got a blue dot here for another tire. And all of my characters, pretty much from the time I was in high school playing Dungeons and Dragons, have been named Kiara, mostly. Kiara Greenleaf, which is not to say that the modern interpretation of Greenleaf was the indication. It was more of she was a wood elf who liked forests. So Greenleaf was her surname. So if you see me play any game, most of them will be named Kiara. And yeah, it's been 25 years, 30 years of Kiara Greenleaf. Most of the time it's just Kiara because Greenleaf is usually censored and banned now. Look at that, our UTV is finally complete. So now it says we need to place the jerry can in the UTV cargo bed using the mouse so that we can go and get some gas. So in this game, gas is something that is a resource we need to refill on a regular basis. So placement of items. Picking up the item, we hold with the right mouse, and then we press the left mouse to confirm the placement. And in order to rotate the item, we just use the scroll wheel. So let us see. And it looks like it needs to be green in order for us to accept that. Red means not available, not allowed. Okay. So now we want to drive to the gas station. Now, I have seen in many of these videos I've been watching that the cars not drive, it doesn't have great drivability. It's like really like a race car type of driving. I am not into race cars and racing games, not very good at them, so we will see how my driving is. Now if you look over on the right hand side, it has the fuel gauge, and we are what, 2/4, maybe a half a tank, right under a half a tank. It will give us our RPMs, our miles per hour, and it does show us how to interact with UTV. So we're going to hit F for ignition. At night, we can turn on the lights with the L button. We can hit the space bar for the handbrake, and anything we need to hitch up to it, because we do have a hitch on the back, we would use C. Okay, so, oops. Is it running still? Yep. So we're going to go forward. Ooh. It, Look at that. I hit E and it just pops me right out of the car. So let's try it again. So we're going to turn on the ignition. And in order to drive, it is WASD, just like running and walking. But the response is a little choppy. So let's see if we can not run into things. Oh, look at that. Okay, so the handbrake is spacebar, so we can stop. Okay, so we will continue to go forward once we got started, unless we use the handbrake. Okay. Yep. Interesting. Okay. We're going to go forward. And and continuing to push W or S will continue to make you go faster. So just, in my case, I'm going to be tapping it just a little bit because I think that's going to be the trick to being able to drive more accurately. Coming up here, we're just going to hit the space bar so that we can use our handbrake. Okay, we're going to go forward just a little bit. Come on, baby. There we go. Now we're going to handbrake. And again, there is traffic here. I don't think that you do get into any accidents or anything. So our blue dot is to the left, so let's go ahead and go to the left. And let's see, we're just going to drive. Ooh! Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Thank you. Just learning how to drive here today. Just learning how to drive. Yep. Keeping it straight. Come on. Uphill. Okay, we're going to push the W a little bit more. Uphill. Come on, baby. Okay, we're going to slow down. Oh. Back up. Okay. Forward. We're going to go forward. Up. I know. And then we're going to slow down. A little bit forward. It does not like to nudge forward, so you got to press it down. Oh. I think I'm going to leave it here. So let's get out. We're going to get out of the vehicle. And we're going to take our pump. Bring our mouse over it. We're going to pick it up. Let's see. Oh, see where the green was? Right there in the gas tank. Oh, didn't work. Okay, let's try it again. Pick it up. No. Why don't we move over this way? Because it's only giving me the option to get back in the car. Okay, let's try this again. I think I got it. We're going to take our little dot. We're going to hang on to the button, the left button. But how do I know? Oh, there we go. And then we're going to release it? I'm going to hold it. No. Okay. This is fun. This is fun when you don't know how to play a game, huh? Probably the easiest thing. Okay, so E, put it in. Let's do that. Oh, look at that. So maybe the E will work. We're going to hit E to start fueling. And if you see on the right-hand side, it's taking $, out of our account. Okay, let's go ahead and grab that fuel. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to insert it here. And we're also going to start fueling. There we go. There we go. The quest is complete. And look, $. Okay, so once our car is full, our UTV, we're going to go ahead and we're going to replace our gas pump. And it already took the $60, $65 out of our account. Now it wants us to go and talk to the real estate agent. So let's enter the car. Let's look for the blue dot because I have no idea where it is. Oh, look at that. We can go straight down the mountain if we want to. I'm going to open up the map. And the real estate agent is, that's the ranch, the car shop, that is the burger shop, the hardware store, and the general store. This is where the hunter is. He does have some quests, and I do know that is where you're going to get your shotgun from. And there's a fisherman there. There are some ranches on this map that you can find. They will give you quests. They will reward you with money and such. And we will be doing that at some point. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and try. Oh, look at that. If I talk to the real estate agent, it's 250 bucks. Nice. Okay, so let's turn on our engine. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to follow the road. Oop, 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 oop. Sorry. Oh, sorry. Oop, sorry. Oh, 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 oh. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. I'm just learning how to drive. Okay, okay, okay. Coasting downhill. Coasting downhill. Oh, look at that. The real estate agent is right in front of us. We're going to go. Going to make our left turn. Going to slow down, slow down, slow down. Just because, you know, I don't want to crash. And look at that. Going to turn off the engine. Going to get out. We're going to go to Hadel Bank. Open the door. And let's talk to our real estate agent. Now, I do know, by, again, watching videos, is that we don't have a lot of human interactions. There are humans in some places, but mostly we interact with the consoles, the teleprompters, computers. So let's talk to the real estate agent. And she says, "Good day. Are you by any chance the new owner of one of the nearby ranches?" "Yes, it's me." "In that case, I must give you the construction manual. This book will help you to rebuild your ranch. Keep in mind that construction is only permitted on your ranch territory." Okay. Well, that's all I wanted to tell you. Good luck with the ranch. Thank you. Now, this helpful tip over here on the left, using the radial menu, you can now enter build mode. I'm assuming that's the one with the hammer on it, and build your ranch. Build on your ranch. The following building materials will be required for construction. There are wooden planks, which we get from chopping down trees and using the table saw to make them into planks. Bags of cement that we buy at the store, and metal rebars, again, bought at the store. Wooden planks will be made by yourself, and the rest of the building material can be bought at the hardware store. Okay. Thank you, ma'am. I don't think you have a name, so ma'am it is. Enter the car. And we're going to go ahead and start it up. Oh, look at that. They want us to talk to the car salesman. Oh, what did I do? Oh, let me get out of that car. Let's go forward. Oops, oops, sorry. And in here, this is the salesman. Talk with the salesman. Press E to talk. Okay, this shop assistant. Welcome. Here you can buy a car and customize it. For all of our new customers, we install a radio player in their four-wheelers for only $10. Just drive into the garage behind the building and install that radio. If you want to buy a vehicle, use the computer in front of me. Okay, and then if you are having difficulty trying to figure out how to buy a car, it does tell you here. We just use the computer, and it will tell you the difference between the cars because they have a capacity measured in animals. And we're just going to go ahead and see that when I pull it up. Again, not very helpful because it just says to use the computer. So, okay, E to use. Now, this is a UTV. This is what we have. And the capacity for the UTV is 2 pigs or 2 goats. Okay, next we have a pickup truck. It looks fairly nice and new. And because I can't turn it to show you can see the bed, it is measured and we can put 2 cows in it. We can put 2 pigs, sorry, a pig and a cow, or 2 goats. And then a 4-wheeler ATV cannot carry anything but yourself on there. This cute little white pickup can do 2 pigs, a pig and a cow, or 2 goats. And then they have the small truck. It's a box truck, double doors on the back, 4 pigs, 4 cows, or 4 goats. and the sedan, which even though it has a back seat, you cannot put any goats or pigs or cows in it. And not even chickens. And the SUV, again, you can put stuff on the top like the jerry can, coolers, that kind of stuff, but no animals can fit inside. There are a few fields on our farm, so a tractor will be necessary to go ahead and cultivate those, and the harvester, because I believe the stuff you can grow is like sunflower seeds and wheat, so you would need a harvester for that. And then a woody wagon, which is the like old wood paneled station wagons. Again, I cannot rotate it, so you can't see it. And a van, which will hold 2 pigs, 2 goats, or 2 cows. Oh, look at this nice truck. Double doors on the back. It can hold 5 cows, pigs, or goats. And a beautiful sports car. You want to just speed around. And then back to our UTV. Now, none of these capacities show chickens, but any place you can put pigs and goats, you can put chickens. So, and I know chickens is the first animal we want to buy. Okay, but we only have, let's see, we only have $432.72. So I will say we're not buying a new vehicle anytime soon. I don't trust myself with another vehicle. It's hard enough to drive this one. Bring it on. Now we have to go around back. Oops. Gotta go around back so we can install the radio. Oh, 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 oh. Hello? 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 Gonna go backwards. Gonna go this way. Gonna use our handbrake. Oh my gosh. Space bar. Then we're gonna go forward. Slow down, slow down, slow down. There we go. And this is how we modify everything. So extras, we're going to do the radio. We're going to upgrade, even though I don't have music on. So, but I did get $250 for installing the radio, so it was well worth it. And we can also paint our car for $50. Now this will be on my bucket list to go ahead and get a nice paint of the car. I'm partial to pinks and purples. But for $50, we might not be able to do that today. But again, you know, someday. So we're going to go ahead. You can either click over here on back or just escape. Okay, now we need to visit the hardware store. I think this is just giving us a tutorial of where everything is on the map. So we're going to go a little bit forward. I'm going to stop here. And I'm just going to look both ways. I'm going to see where the hardware store is. Looking for a blue dot. Okay, blue dot. Oh, it's over that way. Okay, so we're going to go. We'll make this left. Slow down, slow down, slow down. Sheesh. It's going to take some practice. It's going to take some practice. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Back up. Back up. I will be jumping out quite often where the E button. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, we're going to keep on going. And we're going to go to the shopping park. Oh, 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 stop. Back up. Stop. There we go. Good enough for me. Okay, here's the hardware store. Again, there's not going to be any person here, so we're going to look at our terminal, but it looks like it's just a warehouse drop-off. So here it says all stores have terminals through which you will make your purchases. Go to the terminal and press the action button to start. Okay, what do we have for sale here? You can buy wooden planks. Oh, so it shows all. So let's see. We're going to go with resources, which is wooden planks, metal plates, glass, and concrete. Under the tools, we have a cheap table saw and a luxury table saw. Now, I know they both take fuel to run, which is in the form of the jerry can. A crowbar, which we already have. An axe. Maybe we don't have a crowbar. A shovel. A trimmer, and I believe that it's for sheep. Ear tags for cows. Additional jerry cans. Compact ladders. Coolers. Coolers are used for collecting food, storing it. It's just like a food basket. This is a large milk can, and that is what you're going to store your milk in. A stunner for euthanizing your livestock. A regular meat grinder and a manual sausage stuffer. And then they also have the electric version. Sprinklers for being able to auto water your gardening supply or your gardening beds. An ovoscope, and that is how we're going to figure out whether or not chicken eggs are fertile. Compact cooker, so we can make cheeses. Inflatable mattress. A small bucket. A steel bucket and a wooden bucket. Now, I did see on the farm that there is a wooden bucket there, so unless they want us to buy it, I'm not going to buy it. This barrel, I haven't seen it used, but I'm assuming it's for making wine because you can grow grapes. The bee smoker and high frame are for when we want to get into bees. And then the oil barrel. There are usually 2 oil deposits on the map, randomly placed. And it will continuously, once you build the oil rig, it will continuously give you oil. And I believe they sell for $500 a barrel. Farming equipment. We have a harvest trailer. And that's for when you harvest your wheat or your sunflower seeds. You take it out of the harvester and put it in here. A fertilizer trailer, because we will be collecting poops, and then we can turn it into fertilizer. A seeder, cultivator, a sunflower head, a corn head, and a grain head. So yes, we have wheat, corn, and sunflower. And I think that's mainly because that's what animals are going to eat. So this farming game, because that's what we're going to be farming, but we're also going to be doing animal husbandry, is focusing on just taking care of the animals. You can sell it for profit, but I think that's what it's really leading to. For trailers, we have a small trailer, a car trailer because the back folds down and you can drive up onto it, a fuel trailer, a log trailer, which would be good if we're going to do a lot of logging. I've watched people try and manually stack it in the back of the UTV, and it does get tedious. An animal trailer, so that we can transport many animals. A harvest trailer, we saw that, the fertilizer, the seeder, and the cultivator on the other page. Food production, we have a pan, the manual and electric meat grinder and sausage stuffer, and the compact cooker. And then fireworks. So, good. Okay. So, I am not quite sure what they want us to buy. So, let's go out of here. They want us to buy an axe, a crowbar, and a table saw. Okay. So, the axe, we're going to add to our cart, the crowbar, and the cheap table saw. We're going to go into our cart. Yes. When it's highlighted, and it shows the item that's in our shopping cart, the price, and the quantity. So we are going to spend $245. And these purchases are going to be out by our car on this shopping mat. Okay. we are going to pick up the axe, and instead of putting it in the bed of our UTV, that axe is just going to be placed in our radio wheels. I think it just automatically shows up when you're near a tree so that you can chop the tree down. I'm going to pick up the crowbar, and again, that crowbar is going to go right into our tool belt. And we're going to pick up the small table saw, and we are going to put it in the back. Oops, I dropped it. Let's pick it up. Okay, walk forward, pick it up. Okay, mouse wheel, we're going to place it in the back. Oops, let's try it again. And place it. There we go. We have completed our hardware store. Oh, now we have to go to the general store. It's getting late. It is getting late because I'm slow and talking. Oh, we gotta turn it on. We're gonna turn on the lights now. Come on. Come on. Up, 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 up. Come on, we can do it. Okay, let's see if oops, wrong way. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. Ah! I'm gonna need some practice driving, I think. Okay, we're gonna go this way because we're gonna go to the general store. And I think we're gonna take a left up here. Oh, 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 oh. I'm going to take another left. Okay, going about 30 miles an hour. I feel like I can control it, but once it starts getting all crazy. Oh, oh, here we go, going uphill. Come on, come on. Now, I know I've been recording for a while now, and I don't want this to be too long, so I am going, oh, 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 I'm sorry, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm gonna record the first day, and I might do a few more. Ooh, look at that, I ran right into their porch, and they're closed. They are closed. Do you see that? They are closed. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna go home. Let's see. Our home is right here. Can I put a pinpoint thing on there, like a, you know? Okay, so we're gonna go back on this road, go past the car dealership, and then down our driveway. Let's see if we can get there in the dark without knowing how to get there. Oh, 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 oh. We'll sleep in our handy dandy tent. Oh, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And we will see if we can come back to the general store tomorrow. Come on, turn. Turn. Oh, there's our driveway. Look at that. Dirt road. Here we go. See, I'm up to 40. I'm feeling like I'm out of control. Let's hope this is our dirt driveway, because it would be crazy if it wasn't. So let's go ahead and bring up the map. And no, look, I'm way out in the middle of nowhere. Went the wrong way. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, stop. Ah, flip! No! No, stop! 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 There we go. Since we're going downhill, I'm not even going to accelerate. I'm just going to steer. And I believe we're going to go left here. bring up the map real quick. Yep, we're going left. And we're just coasting at 22, coasting down the road. Like I was saying, I'm going to record a couple of different videos, I believe. Tonight, try and get through the tutorial, and we'll see. Actually, I might just record all the way through and then see if we can split it up at some point. Or it'll be an extra long video. Let's stop right here. We're going to go continue forward. I think actually this is our road. Let's go ahead and level out, and then we're going to bring up the map just to make sure. Yep, we're on our driveway. Look at that. Oh, look at that. Good job. Jump on out of the car. And I think we're just going to go ahead and sleep. Not even going to unload. Woohoo! It's morning. And it did say, I did see in the right hand corner that it was saving. So let's go ahead. Oh, I forgot to turn the lights off. Oh, poor battery. I'm going to pick this up. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put it right here. Place it here. And again, just like putting it in the back of the truck. Place it, and then holding the left or the right button down, and then rotating it with the wheel, and then pressing the left to set it out. Look at that. And as you can see over here, down at the bottom, the jerry can is there. So we're going to fill that up when we get back. But we're going to go and head to the general store today. Let's turn off the lights because it is now day 1, 8 a.m. Turn on the car, and we're just going to get practice driving. I have to say, oh, that. The driving is very difficult for me. Because, you know, you play other games, you're running around, you're pushing forward the whole time. You don't have to tap, tap, tap. You let up on the forward button, and you stop. So I'm going to have to start to get used to tap, tap, tap on the speedometer. Oops. And again, jumped out of the car, back in the car. And brake. Forward, 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 forward. Okay, and we're going to stop up here at the front. And I believe we're going to go back that way, yeah, for the general store. Good, you're going the other way, Mr. Motorhome. Oh, woohoo! That was fun. That was fun. Look, see, I'm telling you, you can't wreck your car. You cannot wreck your car. Now, if she doesn't open it till, well, I guess if she opens at 9, that will be fine because it's almost 9, but Jeez, to come over here first thing in the morning, have her closed would be kind of disappointing. Come on, come on, come on. Just a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, look at that. Now I just want to tap it forward a little bit. Woohoo! Good job. Now, this is new foods. Okay, I'm going to come in here. It's the only time we're going to talk to this person. The shop assistant says, welcome. To make your purchases, use the terminal in the next room. In the next room, it's like literally right there to the right. Purchase items will be outside. For more information on livestock, view the glossary. To sell items, place them in the area next to me, probably to the left, outside that door, and confirm the sale by using the terminal. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Their snack machine is empty. And I bet you, if we try to get a soda, that cola machine would be empty too. Oh, what's over here? Look at that. More colas. I don't think any of them work. E to use. And this general store is where we're going to buy everything else. We're going to buy our animals. We have chickens. And I think these are supposed to be Rhode Island Reds. Maybe some Longhorns. And some Australops, maybe. A few years ago, my husband and I lived a decade in Maine, and we had Australops black chickens and barred rock chickens, which were white, but they had like almost like a black stripy type of thing on them, almost kind of like zebras, but feathers. I really like these guys. They're really cool. And roosters, which are significantly more expensive, but if you want to breed chickens, you're going to need the male counterpart. Again, the brown, the white, and the black. We have dairy cows. I am not so familiar with breeds of cows, so we have what I would consider a brown and white, like regular dairy cow. We have brown cows and white cows. The same with the bulls. Again, significantly more expensive, but that's because you only need one male to breed with all of your females. We have beef cows, only one type. We have pigs, again, only one type. We have males and females. We have goats, which we have brown goats and white goats. We have sheep, again, one kind, not a variety of colors. We have dogs, so we have what looks like a Rottweiler, German Shepherd, and a Dachshund. Very cute. And I'm not familiar with cats, but let's see, a brown cat, a black cat, a white cat, and a tabby cat. Okay? We're going to do food and water. So without having a well on our property, we're going to need to buy Lug Lee. These are our water tanks. Bags of wheat, that's what we're going to be feeding all of our animals, and then pet food for dogs and cats. Although this dog here kind of looks like a raccoon to me. Tools of the trade. Some of the other tools that we saw in the hardware store are here as well, but we have coolers here, and we do have the option of painting them different colors, which I would probably do or probably will do to, differentiate between like vegetables and meats and stuff like that. We have a milking machine here, and I think that's the only difference. I don't think that the hardware store had a milking machine. Farming tools, so we have fertilizer, wheat seeds, corn seeds, and sunflower seeds. Gardening, for our raised beds, we can do tomatoes, strawberries, pumpkins, watermelon, cabbage, grapes, bell peppers, and pineapples. I believe each packet has 10 seeds in them, and then tree saplings so that we can grow more trees on our property, because we can only cut down the trees on our property. Liquid fertilizer, agricultural medicine. I have heard that the crops can get diseased, and so we would have to give them medicine. Composter for collecting poopies and turning it into fertilizer, and then again the sprinklers for automatic watering. And here we have some of the different preparations for food preps, sausages and meatballs, milk, euthanization. We will use a basket for collecting eggs and a pan for making cheese. And then we have these 4 different cheeses, molds for cheese. So we have a white and a blue for cows, a white for goats, and a white for sheep. But I don't know what they want us to buy, so they want us to buy an egg basket and 2 chickens. So with the money that we have, let's see, could we buy, I think I'm going to buy a rooster and a hen. I know, unorthodox. Everybody I see buys 2 hens, but maybe I'll buy 2 hens, and then when I have a little bit more money, I'll buy the oboe thing. No, I'm just going to buy them. I'm not even going to collect the eggs. I'm just going to let them hatch. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm also going to buy some feed so that I can feed them when I get home. Oh no, they have feed. Yeah, I remember there was a bag of feed there already. So let's go ahead and get rid of this feed. And just buy our rooster, our chicken, and our egg basket. Because I could buy more chickens, but could I just make more chickens? Yeah, I think this is the way to go. I have like no money, so we will see. Could be a big mistake. Okay, so now we want to pick up our items that are outside and put them in our car. So we're going to come out here. It's raining still. Wow, horrible. And this is where we would get our items. We're going to go ahead and pick up the basket. And we want to go ahead and place it in the back of our car. We're collecting. Oh, there we go. Now we're going to pick up our rooster and our hen. Now, they do not pick up these animals in a way that seems comfortable. But, you know, I'm not complaining because we can pick them up. And look, right there by the net. It is a pretty safe way to pick them up. It's not going to hurt them. But it's not how I would pick them up because, you know, love the animals. I love the animals. And we're going to put our little rooster right there. We'll get our little chicken. And I'm not quite sure I saw them anywhere, but I know there's a place where you can get name tags. Now, I know everyone says, don't name your animals because you're going to kill them and you're going to eat them. But I think that they would have a happier life if they had a name. And so I will probably try and do that. There we go. Chicken and a rooster. Now it says go back to your ranch. Just go back to your ranch. Place your items into the cargo bed using the mouse and go back to your ranch. Turn it on. Looks like we're heading downhill. Ooh, let's drive through the forest. Let's see if we can do this. What's it going to be like driving through the forest? Oh, see, my ranch is like right there. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, slow down, slow down. Okay, let's go back over here by the tent. There we go. Get out of the car. Now, we need to put out the chickens. Put the chickens somewhere on the ranch. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pick up our rooster here. You know, Mr. Rooster, you can just go ahead and hang out right over here. In between, this is where we're going to put it. There you go. You happy? You happy? Gonna pick up our hen and put it over here with our rooster. And if you want to give him a name, go ahead and place it down in the comments and we'll figure out how to name our chicken and our rooster. Oh, they wanted me to put it way over there. Oh, let's go ahead and grab the bag of food. Gotta find, nope, not in there. in this place over here. So we're still doing the tutorial. We're still finding the bag of grain. Like I said, I remember seeing it. And it's right here. Gonna pick it up. We're gonna carry it. And we're gonna pour the food out right where it tells us to. It's not where I want to put the chickens, but I'll pour the food out here just for the tutorial. So we're gonna press the left button to release. Okay, that's not what we wanted to do. Go ahead and pick it up. Nope. I'm just trying to push buttons. It doesn't tell me how to pour it out. So I'm to place it, I would hold down the right button. I don't want to do that. And then to drop it. Okay, so let's see. E. Can we press E? Can we... We're going to go into options. We're going to go into gameplay. Input. Nope, 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 nope. Use is E. That's what I was trying to do. I want to use it. Pick it up, hold it down, and maybe here I could push E. No, no, no. Now I'm going to hold E and pour it on the ground. There we go. Find the bucket and the water tank. Put the full bucket of water in a place accessible to the chickens so that they can have a drink. Okay, let's go find the bucket. And I guess for now I might have to move them over to the food and water. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up this water. Yeah, I'm going to move it outside. I'm going to put it on the picnic table right here. And turn it around where the spout is. Where it might be to. There we go. I'm going to grab the wooden bucket that we found. And we're going to go fill it up. And see, it's got the green icon. So press E to install. And it's filling it up with water. Now it looks funny because I have it on a table. But listen, it is what it is. So I'm going to put the bucket here. I'm going to place it just like that. And I'm gonna pick you up, buddy. Mister, come here. There we go. And I'm gonna put him over here where the food is. And when I look at him, right, I hover over him. I'm gonna pick him up. Let's see. I know there was a way. Remember I hovered over him and it showed his like stats, but not seeing it now. So let's see. There we go. So his health is the red bar, his food, and his water. So that's good. Let's go find our hen. Put him over there. And I think for a good while, I'm not going to collect the eggs. I know that I have to build a chicken coop. I'm going to put a little fence around it so they don't wander off and leave their eggs laying all over the place. I want them to stay in one place. So we're going to tab to open the wheel. Going to take the hammer, and this is our building book. So it has foundations and walls, stairs. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. This arrow is what I want it to be. Frames and doors, roofs, stairs, windows, nice. Wooden gates, wooden wall beams, wooden gate frames, nice. Okay, so let's look at the houses. So there are a few different houses, 4 different module houses here that you can put, together. We have barns and different things to go with those barns, main doors, barn stalls for inside. We have chicken coops. We have a premium chicken coop, a big chicken coop, a medium chicken coop, and a small one. And this is the one they want us to build. And the resources we're going to need is 15 wooden planks. And it's recommended to keep no more than 5 hens. This one 8, this one 20, and this one 20. And also do wooden fences and wells and tables, a water bowl and a food trough. These small ones are for the chickens. These larger ones are for the other livestock. Preserving bins for cheese and meat. We can do lamps. Training paddock for horses, a bed, a windmill that is going to extract water from underground and fill any of the watering bowls within its radius. The same with the granary. It will fill the troughs. You can purchase grain right from the granary, or you can fill it up with your own grain. Shelving, beehives, honey extractors, a log rack. Interesting. Here's that oil drill, mailboxes, light switches, decorations, signs, plants, pictures, wall decorations. Oh, a shelf? Nice. Again, more plants. Decorations. Oh, look at that flower cow. That's so cool. The southwestern one probably put some of these desert decorations in here. And then this is for the greenhouse. And then we have the large crop plot and a small crop plot. So I think the small one does 1 plant and the large one does 2 plants. So we're going to come here to the chicken. We're going to get the small chicken coop. And we're just going to place it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. So rotating is still with the mouse wheel. If I'm just trying to figure out which one has the door on it, because I've seen it in my little videos, and right here on the right hand side is the door where it has the little sawdust bed. Oh, we can raise it up onto the ground or into the ground. That's interesting. I have it all the way up on the ground. And I'm going to place it right there. And then I'm going to go out of build mode. So I'm going to go to tab and I'm going to use my hand. And here you hover over it and it says you need 15 wooden planks. So for today, we're going to go ahead and we are going to, what is this? Oh, wooden planks on the other side. The logs are over there. So we're going to take this jerry can and we're going to fill up our table saw. E to insert. Okay, and then we're gonna turn this off while we're still running around because we don't have a lot of money, which means we don't have a lot of resources to replace the fuel if it's just running while we're just running around. I'm gonna be a little stingy for a little while. There we go. Put it back in our car. We fueled the table saw. Now we're going to take these wooden logs that are sitting over here and we're going to turn them into planks. So we're going to pick it up. We're going to install the log. Oh, Actually, let's turn on the saw. Turn it on. Install it. And while that's going, I'm going to come over here and grab the other log. Grab it. This one's a bit slow, so we have time to run back and forth. I'm going to install it. There we go. And we're going to get the third one. Now this is only going to give us 6 planks, so we're going to have to actually chop down trees. Install. Oh, did you see what I did there? Let's hope that it didn't take all of the fuel out of it. Turn it on. Pick up the log. I'm going to install it. There we go. We're going to turn it off. We're going to pick up these planks and carry 8 at a time, I believe. Oops. No, I want to pick you up. Come over here. Okay, it's stacked. I'm going to pick up this 6th one. We're going to bring them over to the chicken coop. We're going to insert them, and we still need 9. So what we're going to do is we're going to come right over here. We're going to press E to cut the tree, and it's going to fall down. Please don't kill my chicken! We're going to hold E to chop it up. And see? Just the logs. Simple as that. And I'm just going to set them over here until we have enough for 10. So I need 5 logs. 1. 2. 3. Let's chop down one more tree. That should give us all we need. And I'm also going to get rid of this stump. Because knowing me, the way that I drive, I will run right into it. Okay, let's chop the tree down. And while it was falling, I did also chop it up. And then I'm going to get rid of that. So, 4. And let's go get that last log. We'll leave the other ones there, it's fine. We will come back. We gotta build lots of things. And I'm just gonna come over here. I'm gonna turn on the saw. I am going to insert the log. Now, some of the things I'd like to do on this channel, again, this is my first video, so we're just getting started, but I'd like to play some of the games that I like to use as some self-care. In this day and age, we are also very busy running around, working, trying to juggle our personal life, our friends, our families, our work life, paying the bills, and we have to make sure that we take care of ourselves. And so sometimes when I need some self-care, I use video games. It's not the only thing I do, but it is one thing I do enjoy. I use a lot of silly games like this where you're just running around and raising animals and, you know, feeling a little stress-free, feeling in control of your life. Oh no! Oh, and look at that. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and open the door. And it wants me to demolish the house, so I'm going to leave the chickens to it. I'm not going to put up a gate or anything. But they will go in and out of there. They will poop and eat and drink, and hopefully at 4 o'clock every day there should be 1 egg per female chicken. So yeah, back to self-care. There are many things I do. Playing these little sim games. I use a coloring app on my iPad. I read books. I do crafts. But anything that's going to let you decompress your day. It's really healthy to have that self-care. And make sure you're taking care of yourself, because you can't really take care of anyone else if you're not taking care of yourself. We're going to go over here to the crowbar, and we're just going to demolish. It says the attic. So, yep, let's go ahead. Just going to find all the red highlighted stuff, and we're going to demolish it. Because they do have weight-bearing functions, sometimes you can't demolish something because something else is being held up by it. So we're just going to go around and we're going to tear down the attic. And again, it doesn't look like you could die in this game, but I don't know. They do have wolves and bears, and you're supposed to be afraid of them, so... Oh, let's get this chimney. That looks like everything is demolished, so now we're going to do the ceiling, and we're probably going to fall to the second floor. And now they want us to demolish the second floor, so let's go ahead and get that done. I planned on my first video being from the game Farm Simulation 25. I had been interested in watching the videos and wanting to play in my fantasy world. I'm the kind of person that wants to live off the land and wants to homestead and raise animals and grow my own food. But unfortunately, in reality, I really don't like outside. I don't like the heat. I don't like bugs. I don't really like anything about outside. Sitting on my porch listening to the birds, drinking a cup of coffee. That's the extent of my enjoying the outside. I love beautiful nature. I loved where we lived in Maine and the nature of it, but not big on the outside. I did find that when we were in Maine, I had a big garden, and I had chickens and we had ducks, and I wanted to get pygmy goats and live this life, this off the land kind of lifestyle, and really found that, yeah, the actual work of it is not enjoyable to me. So I will live that fantasy out in in video games. And that's what I hope to do once I get a better handle on how to play Farming Simulator 25. I would like to do some of the like homestead challenges they have, living off of 1 acre, or like a significantly smaller piece of land. This game seemed to appeal to me more because it really was about a small piece of land and doing the smaller version of farming animals and little garden and little crop plots. But in Farming Simulator 25, it's vast. Like, I had to get a lot of mods to be able to have the smaller things, the smaller animal husbandry, or to produce smaller amounts of produce in the greenhouses. All of them, come out with tons and tons of crates of stuff, and that's not the lifestyle I want to play in my fantasy world. This game, Ranch Simulator, also has a multiplayer aspect of it. I mean, Farm Simulator does too, but my husband, who plays a lot of video games, was talking about maybe trying it out, and if that's something. See here, I can't get this pillar. This pillar is not highlighted because this beam is attached to it. So we had to do the spandrel on top first before we could do the beams. Anyway, he wants to try it out, and if it's something that he likes to do, maybe we'll do some co-op farming together. He, gratefully, is not into living that type of lifestyle either. He is not the outdoorsy type of guy. Loves video games and air conditioning and lazy boy chairs. So our interests align that way. So this is why I do this, so that I can have my fantasy life again, like with reading books. Do I really want to be a dragon rider who is at a war college and actively at war? No, I don't want to do that. But do I want to read about it? Oh yeah, yes I do, because it's adventure and exciting. And down to the first floor. Again, living my fantasies through books, through video games, and the psychology of it is these experiences that you get when you do these things, when you're reading, when you're playing these simulation games. In your brain, the emotions that you have, the experiences that you have, are pretty real. Your brain can't tell the difference. It's why people cry when they read books or watch movies, TV shows, why they get emotionally invested, because your brain literally can't tell the difference. I mean, you didn't live that lifestyle, but the chemicals in your brain don't know how to differentiate it. So playing these video games and reading books and that kind of stuff is in moderation pretty healthy, and I believe that it instills a more emotional understanding of human nature, to become more emotionally intelligent the more experiences that you have. So I do also agree that as you are growing up, as your brain is developing, you need to be careful with books and or media games that you play and experience, because your brain is not fully developed until you're around 25, and some of those experiences, because your brain can't differentiate them, could be detrimental to the growth of your brain. So when raising my son, I was quite active in monitoring his internet usage, his video games that he did or did not play, and also, you know, for the amount of time. When it came to my son, I did allow for probably more time than I would now. He's 30 now, so I've learned a lot over the last 30 years, but he struggled in school, and my husband and I played WoW, and he liked to play with us, and for me it was encouraging for him to want to play and read the quests, to critically think and plan and figure out how to get the quest done. It taught him, on some level, money management, to be able to work and put in effort to collect the currency needed to purchase what he wanted in the game. So that was one game and it was very cartoony, yeah. There was killing monsters and a PvP aspect, but it was not as real life looking as some of the more violent games out there. So anyway, that's just my opinion, my take on raising my child playing video games. He just recently moved back in with us, and still plays video games. My husband still plays video games. Obviously, I still play video games, but it is a big part of what he does, and we still use it as bonding time. Let's play this game together. Let's adventure together. Let's share some experiences, and I really like that. Even though it was red, it wouldn't let me demolish that. And again, I'm just trying to get through this house. Man, oh man, there is a lot here. A whole day demolishing. I made a chicken coop, and I demolished a house. But this is, you know, leading us to having the space we need to build a house we can live in. I think I'm going to live in a tent for a little while. I think having animals and getting an income is more important than finding a big house to sleep in. Now I'll take a ton of wood and concrete and metal, and I could just sleep in the tent for a little while. I mean, there's no stats on comfort, so I'm okay with it. So, some of the other things I'd like to put on this channel is for Mother's Day, I played a game called Librarian, and it was very fun. I think I played it all day, and allowed myself to do that today. I had the day off, and because it was Mother's Day, and that's what I wanted to do, you know. And I did record it, and I'm currently looking into. I recorded it without sound, because literally the game is a 2-story library. If you don't know about it, it's a 2-story library, magical library with, like, you know, magical books of magic, and you just have to shelf them. And it took me hours, and that was the first thing I recorded, and trying to figure out how to do this stuff. But that's one thing I want to put on here, and just share with you guys the passion I have for some of these very fun games. The 2 Point company has a few games out that I absolutely love playing, and they've been out for a while, but I do love playing 2 Point Hospital and 2 Point University, and now they have 2 Point Museum out, which was really fun, and I mainly bought it. I mean, it was 2 points, so of course I bought it, but um, because it had a option of doing an aquarium, and my husband is a marine biologist and currently works in an aquarium, and I thought it would be really fun um, to bond with him over that and talk about the aquarium and talk about different things that I could put in it. If you don't know about the 2 Point franchise, it is comical. It's comical. So some of the stuff was really fun. So it says complete freedom now. Congratulations, you have completed the introductory quest and now know the basics. You are free to explore the open world, build additional facilities, purchase and breed animals, obtain new vehicles, go hunting, and expand your ranch. See the glossary for more details. It's time to build your homestead into a prosperous ranch. Good luck. So yeah, so we finished our tutorial. I'm just going to be cleaning up a few of these little debris while I chat with you for the last few minutes. I've been recording for an hour and a half, and I believe that that is long enough. As it is right now, I am just learning how to record and upload and all of that. Editing will come much later, so there's going to be a lot of raw footage for a few weeks. But I do want to start streaming as well here on YouTube. But that's the name of my channel being Queen Barista. I am a barista at a Starbucks here on Long Island. And my schedule is quite inconsistent. It's opening, it's closing, it's middays, it's, tons of stuff. So I do normally have, dude, it is nighttime, so you need to be in your house, in your bed, buddy boy. Let's find your girl. Let's find your girl too. So let's see. I'll pick you up, mister. There we go, pick you up. I'm gonna place you inside so you can take a little nappy nap. There you go. Now let's find your little friends. I'm gonna look for the girl rooster while I'm chatting it up with you guys. I mean, the girl rooster. Please forgive me. The girl chicken. But, yeah, so I do, oh, look, she's right there. I do have, normally, consistent days off because I like the quality of life to spend some time with my husband as he works 3 jobs. One being a marine biologist. I'm going to close these guys up for the night. And so probably Sundays are going to be a good streaming day. But if, like today, I worked early and was able to record a really long video, I'm going to be able to do that. Maybe I will stream in the daytime. When I open, I get off at 1 o'clock. And that might be something that I can do. But if you like simulation games and you're having a good time enjoying my content, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell because you will get notifications every time I put up a video. And that, that's all it's really about. Like, I'm not trying to make money. I would love to make money. Don't get me wrong. Anything I can do to make money, I'm going to make money. But this is more about me using this platform to share a passion I have and to share the fact that this is still a really good way to do self-care. Self-care is a very important thing, guys. So let's all try and get some self-care in there. And I'm just trying to figure out how to exit out of this game. Oh, bad. Anyway, thank you all for coming, and thank you for sharing your evening with me. And good night. I will see you on the next video.